This is Kelly Shaw with the Rocky Mountain Sasquatch organization. I'm going over some viewer emails about Bigfoot sightings, and this one comes from a person that lives here in Utah. We call him Pink Floyd. I don't know if he wants us to use his real name or his full name, but anyway, he sent us two stories about his friend Jason that lives in the Riverdale area, and amazingly enough, that's pretty much the area I live in also. The picture in front of you is Indian Trails Monument on the North Ogden Divide Pass, and Derek and I took a photograph of a couple of photographs of this while we were up there doing some sighting reports, and I don't know, I guess this picture saves me a trip up there because this trail monument I believe is part of one of these two stories. I guess this guy Jason had a couple of experiences. One was a personal and one was told to him by a guy while he was hiking up on the North Ogden Canyon trailhead. But anyway, here's his first story. Jason was out by Vernal hunting about 14 years ago. He said he was walking down the trail and noticed something was looking at him. It was about 20 yards away. He said it was behind a bush, so all he could see was its cone-shaped head and it looking at him. Possibly a junior. He said it would look at him and then it would go a little bit to its right, as if waiting for a safe signal from its mom or something. Jason was scared and went to find his family. For some reason he didn't have a weapon with him. He was just out scouting. And then here's the second story. And the second story takes place on or near this trailhead. There's several of these trailheads up here. I don't know if this is the exact one. It could have been, but pretty much a lot of the signs around these trailheads are about the same, and the encounter happened near one of these Indian trailhead monuments. Well, anyway, let's get into Jason's other story. Jason was scouting for deer this year up at the Lewis Peak Trailhead in the North Ogden Canyon. He was walking up and a guy was coming down the trail on a bike. He stopped and began talking to Jason about hunting, since Jason was wearing hunting camel. After a few minutes of talking about hunting, the guy blurted out that he had also seen Bigfoot up here last year. This guy, I think his name was Walt, told Jason that he had been hunting for 30 years, but now just sets up trail cams in this area. Last year he came up to this to get his trail cams when off in the distance he saw a black man just sitting there. When he got to the spot where he had seen him, he wasn't there. He kept walking, then stopped, and then thought it was weird that the black man didn't have any clothes on. He turned around and right behind the Lewis Peak sign was Bigfoot. This guy was scared and couldn't believe how big it was. The sign come up to the stomach area or a little below. They sat and stared at each other for 5 to 10 minutes. Walt said Bigfoot took a few steps back and crouched or sat down, hiding behind the sign. Walt left up the hill and got all his trail cams and realized he still had to come back down the same way. He slowly came down and the Bigfoot was gone, so he was able to leave. Walt lives in Riverdale and told Jason that out of hundreds of pictures, he only has 2 of Bigfoot. One picture he said he can only see the bottom of the foot as Bigfoot was walking away, and these are on his trail cams. The second picture is just the silhouette of a Bigfoot. He recognized the tree that the Bigfoot was standing by because there was a knot up in the tree and the Bigfoot was perfectly in height with it. He went up and measured it, and the creature was 8 feet tall according to the knot in the tree. Walt told his wife about the picture, and she told him never to show anyone, never to speak of this to anyone, but he spilled it out to Jason. This sighting happened around 5 p.m. Well, thank you for the story. This is one of our research areas, and these are a couple of great stories. They're secondhand. This gentleman, Pink Floyd, one of his good friends, Jason. These are Jason's stories. And so anyway, Jason, get a hold of us if you have anything to add to these two stories. Especially, I'm most interested in your first-hand account of the one happened in Vernal 14 years ago. If you don't mind us telling your whole story, get a hold of us. You can email us on our website. My personal email on our website is kelly@rmso.net, or you can just email our main email on our site, and Derek will get those emails to me. Appreciate the stories, keep them coming. We love Bigfoot sighting reports. These are, when we investigate these are what lead us to activity and physical evidence. Have a great day.